Ladies and gentlemen, we're certainly glad to be here tonight.
Welcome to the Moon Men Podcast.
Don't be afraid.
A little escapade of mine involving a couple of planets which shall be nameless.
Fasten your seatbelts. It's going to be a bumpy night.
Ignition sequence start. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
And a half.
Did it actually?
Yeah.
Literally.
That was pretty good.
It was a good episode, but fuck the fucking cameras, all right? For now,
Your
fuck
phone
the
is
fucking
blowing up,
camera.
by the way.
Fuck no! Don't tell him
They
that.
don't
He's
need
already addicted.
I don't need it.
8 hour. Turn that shit around. Flip
For
it over.
As of now, no, please don't. Please
Yeah,
don't. I don't know if my phone. I don't know if my phone was charging or not, dude.
No, it'll be fine.
So like my phone, I don't know, bro. It's like old as shit, so it has a problem.
Oh yeah.
It just won't charge off the charger, bro.
He got his battery switched out in Atlanta, and ever since then it's been fucked up.
Bro, the day I got it switched out, it gave me a I think to this day, if I look at the charger shit, it'll say like wrong part not available. Battery life not available. I'm like,
His phone
dude,
doesn't
what did I
register
do?
his battery now.
What do you
Dude.
mean your battery got switched out?
Like, so if you look at the back of my phone, dude, that shit is fucked. It's cracked like a mother sucker.
Oh yeah, it is cracked.
No. Like
Like a mother sucker.
you have to open the phone case. Watch here.
No,
here,
no,
look,
no,
look,
no,
look.
no.
No, it's okay.
no.
I believe
I'm
you.
telling you, it looks like a Louis Vuitton logo on the back with just cracks. That's how many times I've dropped it.
He kind of looks like he's tweaking right now. Like he wants to grab the phone.
But
Bork, how popular are you? Holy shit!
I'm not popular, dude. It's just messages popping up.
I'm not popular.
It's my
dude.
work blowing my shit up. That's what it is.
To give you guys some perspective here, I had Bork show me his screen time, and he averages around 8 hours a day.
No, I don't.
But his
bro.
usage is down 20% this week, so means it's normally higher.
I'm curious.
Down
about
15. I'd like to add.
mine. I'm at 3 hours.
For today, or that's your average right now.
Yeah.
Today you're at like 20, 30.
20 hours?
No, 20 minutes.
See, bro, look,
yeah.
when you own stocks, you have to be on your phone.
Shut the fuck
24/7.
up. You don't own stocks, all right?
Look,
What's
I'm very cautious now, only because did I tell you I lost like 30,000?
Jesus!
No.
What the fuck?
Yes, bro.
How the fuck?
Yes,
Holy
bro.
$30,000.
I didn't tell you.
Why did you say that so casually, bro?
Bro.
Did I tell you I lost
Bro,
30,000?
so I had saved up all my money, and like I didn't have a car. I was walking everywhere. Right, I still had fun, but like I was just doing everything. So when I got back here to Cali, in the States, we'll say that
Okay.
I had like 30,000. Right,
3,000? 30,000? 30,000.
30,000.
Okay.
I invested that shit into. So at the time, right, I had invested into what's it called, AMC. But you know how that goes, bro. It was just like GameStop. They flooded the motherfucker and it went back down.
No.
So, bro, it went all the way to $72. And y'all probably gonna call me stupid, but I had like 100,000
And you didn't pull out.
and I didn't pull out. Cause I was like, dude, I could win more. And then just over the years, bro, it was slowly.
So what
started
is
going
it
down.
at now?
It's at like $5, bro.
No, I mean, what's your?
I had pulled out just enough to where I have 5,000.
Oh my god!
Damn, your pullout game is weak.
You
Hey,
put
bro.
in 30 and you got 5,
Back.
and you could have had 100.
I could have had 100, dude.
Oh!
I would have been, bro. I could have been set. But looking back, bro, I probably would have had to pay a shit ton of taxes.
But no, yeah, it probably like
It would have been up there. Like
I would have say like
Uncle Sam would have
10,000.
took at least 10, 15,000.
Yeah, but
But
that's
even then,
still,
you got
you have
90.
85,000 to your
Dude.
name.
Bro.
Dude, I didn't go to sleep that night that I pulled it out. I was like, because
That's a down payment on the Lambo. If
So when
anything.
when it had went to 100,000, dude, it was like June of 2021, right? Bro, I pulled out of it like December of 2022.
Oh,
Bro, I was like, I didn't go to sleep that night.
Wait,
I was
when was it at 100K then?
that June, bro.
Oh, that June? Oh,
it
okay.
spiked all the way up during the day to like $72.
Jesus
Yeah.
Christ!
And then Dogecoin was
Isn't Dogecoin?
I made a profit off Dogecoin though. I made like
I didn't make shit.
14,000.
14?
Damn, I need to get into stocks. Holy shit.
Well, that's more like crypto. That's more like
Yeah, but
like crypto shit is kind of.
And with him, he's
crazy.
putting a lot down. I'm assuming, right? You're buying a lot of shares.
Yeah.
I got to learn from you because I want to buy WWE shares now.
As of recently, though, my dividends
Are
have
they
been
public?
hitting.
Yeah, well, they merged with the UFC, so they're one company now.
Oh
Yeah.
shit! Wait,
My dividend stocks have been hitting though. I put like 5,500. It's up like 1,000 right now. So
Wow.
it's up there.
See, he's like investing like stacks.
Yeah.
It's not gonna get me rich, but
What?
it's gonna. I have my money there, you know.
Yeah.
When I did it, I invested like $30, and I lost all of it.
Everybody starts somewhere, bro.
No,
Nah.
yeah, I mean, you started right. You put in like a couple grand, and
But
then you're getting
That's not the worst, bro.
you're
There's
getting
one
fucked. But like,
There's one dude who had put. I was reading stories about this shit because this was like
hold
big.
on, let me take a sip of my Monster while you. Sorry, Dubby. Go ahead.
He did the whole sound effect
Yeah.
and everything, dude. This is crazy. Nah, but there was this story about this dude, and he put like millions into that stock, bro.
Went into
And
what stock?
like AMC.
Oh,
So
okay.
when they had it, so this is how it fluctuated, right? So I put in at 20, it went all the way up to 72, right? And then over the time, right, it's just been multitude of what they call hedge funds, basically lowering the cost down because they don't want a movie stock going all the way to like $1,000, $2,000, right?
Yeah, it's just
So
too much.
That's a thesis that people have been saying. Oh, it's just them. We're just waiting until they don't have money. But the problem is they have a lot of money because basically when they bet against the stock, they make money, and the stock has only ever gone down. So
Yeah,
you know
they're
how
not
much money they made. They have a lot, right? But the dude put like 3-4 million into like at 20, right? So it went all the way up to 72. He didn't pull out. He was just like me. He didn't pull out. Right.
And now
Bro, so
he's
he
pregnant.
lost like 2-3 million because it went down to like
Oh.
$5.
Fuck.
Wait. I don't want to get too
Heavy,
carried.
dude.
Welcome back to Moonman Podcast. Devin, Eddie, we're with Bork. You guys know that. You saw the title.
Yeah.
Quick tips for people who want to get into stocks, because there's a lot of people like Eddie, and like my brother, for instance, who have been asking me, and I don't want to tell them. So you go ahead.
All right. I think it's more of that you gotta research, because when I had did that, right, when I had lost that money, I didn't research the stock. I didn't know that it was just one of those, they're gonna pump everything into it, everybody's gonna put money into it, so that way it goes up, and then they're gonna dump it like a pump and dump. That's what it's called. Pumping. I swear on everything. That's what it's called.
know. It's just the phrasing
Right.
is terrible.
So I think it's like before I invested now, I think that was probably like Stand this fool, bro. He's done.
it's the way you said it, like a puppet dump, bro.
Pump and dump, bro.
Sorry, go ahead. I'm
You
gonna
pop
shut
one
up.
and you leave, bro.
Yeah, I'm gonna shut up. Go ahead.
But nah,
Go ahead.
like right now, I think that was probably one of the biggest like lessons I could have learned. So right now, I just research stocks on like that pay you.
So what stocks do you own now?
So
Don't give your whole portfolio, but
Just give
them,
like 2 or 3.
yeah, 2 or
I
3.
think good ones are dividend stocks. They basically pay you for holding the stock.
Mhm.
Only thing is that you have to claim it on your taxes, and they'll probably take like 100, 200, but depending on how the stocks do, they do good. CVS is a good one that's been going up. I think
Oh, that's a
CVS
dividend stock?
That one's
Shit.
good, bro. The rates are good on that one.
What does CVS stand for? Do you know?
It's one of the mysteries of life, Eddie. I
Do you
like
know?
how on
I
this
couldn't
show
tell you.
we have those old school questions where like back in the day, you know, like in the 90s, they wouldn't be able to research what CVS meant. You know? They couldn't just go to Google. And we do the same shit.
Yeah.
We don't just go to Google and look it up. We like the mystery life brings.
Yeah.
That's facts. That's facts.
So
Well, since-
CVS, what's another one?
CVS, and then contrary to belief, McDonald's, bro.
Really?
McDonald's is also a good one. Because think about how many people go to McDonald's every single day.
Yeah, but they're constantly hiring new staff too. Isn't that gonna fuck with the numbers?
So long as it doesn't fuck with. The only thing I think that really hits a stock is the person actually managing the company. So like if McDonald's were to lose their like big corporation person, like oh shit, like
The CEO.
the actual person
Ronald. If they
over-
lost Ronald.
Yeah, Ronald's managing the finances.
Yeah,
of the
Ronald.
Ronald.
He's flipping burgers, doing commercials, and doing the stocks.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's another thing with stocks. You have to be watchful of what the company does. So like on Jemima, when they changed the motherfucker from what was it? What did they change?
It was a black girl, and then they changed it to just Aunt Jemima. Is it
No,
Jemima?
I think they changed it from Aunt Jemima.
Yeah,
They changed the name. What's it like?
no, they
Red
changed
Mill.
the logo.
Red Mill or some shit, right?
The whole thing, bro. I think.
Oh,
I remember seeing that. I was like, "What the fuck?"
wait, hold on. I'm talking to the mic.
Yes.
Yeah, because I don't think it was picking you up.
It wasn't.
No, not really.
It is now. I think.
Here, let me adjust his gain.
What?
Your gain.
Like my gain.
All right, you
All right,
should be
cool.
good.
Cool.
I'll just enhance that audio in the beginning.
Okay.
Type shit. But not like
Type shit.
type shit. Stupid. But not like if let's say like McDonald's was to lose their M and they changed it to some other shit, that would hit the company. McDonald's.
Or no, like if
With
a,
like, they
if a
change it to
company
Wumble.
changes like the logo or they do a big business decision, it's gonna affect the sales.
Yeah.
Oh,
it either goes up
okay.
or goes down. That's how you have to watch.
So
it.
that-
Like
so-
if the goat here got rid of the green M
Mhm.
and it completely changed it up, it would impact.
So like with
sales.
Twitter, when they changed it to X and they changed the whole logo, it
Yeah.
fucked everything up.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
Okay.
Were Twitter stocks private at the time or were they public?
I think they're still private.
Yeah, because
I mean, Elon has the money to do whatever the fuck he wants.
I don't know why he wouldn't just
Because he
make it
has
public.
Tesla, realistically.
Yeah. Did you?
Amazon's a good one.
I hate when I meet people who think that Elon, invented Tesla and is actually like a great like inventor.
Yeah. No,
or
the
a
person.
scientist.
You know what's crazy, bro? The person who invented the water-powered car, that would have been amazing.
Yeah, but too bad they fucking poisoned him.
Yeah.
They did.
They got
You-
his
you-
ass.
you
What's
don't-
that story?
You never heard the story?
So there's a guy who invented a water power engine like for a car.
Yeah.
And he was gonna go to a meeting so he could finally sell like the rights and everything, the idea, and get a deal with the people.
Yeah.
And when he met with the people, I guess he got up to go do something and they poisoned his drink. So he drank out of his drink. It was like a cup of coffee.
Well, yeah, it's exactly like what happened to Tesla.
The thing is, though, they you know what's crazy to me? That whole thing, they torched the blueprints.
Yeah.
To this day, they can't find the blueprints, nothing
yeah,
for that
like
car.
with Nikola Tesla, when he was trying to make electricity free for everybody, it threatened the industries that were already there. Like people who were working in the copper mines and stuff, they were going to lose business because now they don't need copper for free electricity and they don't need coal or lumber. It's the same shit. If he made a water power car, General Motors would probably have to adapt. They would lose a lot of money, a lot of business, and the fuel companies would lose a lot of business. It would impact the economy. So of course they had to kill the motherfucker.
Yeah, but his last words is fucking eerie to me. His last words were, he got up, he grabbed his throat, and he's like, they killed me, and then he fucking died.
That is
Shit's
pretty
crazy.
eerie.
I'm waiting for the men in black suits.
Wait, how do we
to
even
move
know
in our
about
house.
that?
I heard from Joe Rogan.
When
Yeah.
did all this go down? Like
This
in the
is like
No,
the
90s?
like the 80s, 90s.
Oh, okay, I figured. That's
They,
crazy.
that you know the government wouldn't want a water powered car, dog.
Oh no.
No.
The government wants to control the economy and how much money is getting pumped through, who's getting what.
Yeah,
Two, just the power dynamic of everything.
this is crazy.
But also, this is a weird ass transition. Stop looking at your phone. Did you
It
know?
keeps going off that way.
Not
It's
even
distracting
looking at
me.
the phone,
It's
bro.
distracting me.
I'm just waiting for the men in black suits to jump through Eddie's window. Like,
They're
hey, you
like,
said
hey,
no.
motherfucker, what are you talking about this shit for? But get it out.
I'm sorry.
You
Okay.
swallowed that loogie, didn't you?
Nah, that's nasty.
I wanted to do more research on this before I talked about it on the show, but we could go into a deeper dive next time. Don't do that.
Why
with
you
your
got
nose.
looking at each other's eyes, bro?
Did you see that? He was doing the fucking pig nose shit. Threw me all off. Start getting flashbacks to Vietnam.
This man.
Yeah, bro. I've been fighting the demons on the front line every day. Motherfuckers look like that.
Oh,
When they're
jeez.
out.
The mole people?
You know what I
Yeah.
should have done, bro? I should have brought us the one chip challenge.
No.
That
no.
almost killed my brother the other week.
It was
Are you serious?
Yeah. You didn't hear about that?
No, I didn't, bro.
Yeah, he woke up, right? And he came downstairs, and my dad had the one chip challenge, the 2023 edition.
Yeah.
And then he gave it to him. And keep in mind, my brother can eat
Like a
fucking
motherfucker.
hot things.
Yeah,
bro.
yeah, yeah.
Like, I've seen him take on challenges that would make other men die.
Yeah.
We tried a hot wing challenge down in Sierra Vista. I tapped out after 3 and he got to 14, you know?
Damn.
And I was hallucinating at that point. I was starting to
Hallucinating is crazy.
If you eat too much chili, you can start to hallucinate because your body can't handle it. It's rare with some people. Anyways, tried it, tapped out after a minute and was fucked up all night. His stomach was hurting. His mouth was burning. He was sweating.
Oh.
It's bad.
What's the mixture of it? It's what, Carolina Reaper and some other shit?
It's a Carolina Reaper and another man-made pepper for the 2023
I think it's what,
edition.
Trinidad? The Trinidad
No, that
hot pepper or some shit? Or is it different?
it was like a sweet pepper or some shit like that. It doesn't really matter.
Either way, they pulled that motherfucker off the shelf.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Because after that kid died.
After that
You
kid
think
died.
they pulled it off the shelf?
Yeah, no, they announced that
They
they're
announced
going to
that
pull
they
it.
did that they pulled it off.
Really?
Yeah.
So my brother got to eat one of the last ones?
Well, yeah.
Possibly, yes.
Yeah.
We should try it now in honor.
No,
No.
no.
We'll throw it as a little bit at the end of the episode.
Let me
Just
tell
us.
you this, bro. I ate a Carolina Reaper by itself. That was horrendous.
Kills you, huh?
Wait, hold on. Finish the story on how your brother almost died.
Oh, yeah.
I don't. That was the story.
That was the story?
So after...
Well, I'm trying to keep it brief, but we got on Discord later, and he was freaking out Eddie and my mom because they just heard about the kid, right? And everyone's like, the kid died. There's a kid who died eating it, right?
Like, damn.
And Dominic's in my room, in his room chilling. He's like, bro, I don't feel good, right? And
Yeah.
then I was like, you'll be fine, pussy. I'm trying to play games. What do you
Oh,
want?
my gosh.
And then he's like, my mom asked me, she goes, why'd you guys let him eat it even though you knew even though there's a kid who died? Like, didn't you hear about that?
Yeah.
And I was like, yeah, my dad told me. He's like, he said he bought the chip because he wanted, because he heard about that. He wanted to see if my brother would survive.
Nah, that's fucked.
I used to have a friend in college. He ate one of those chips. After he ate one, his nose started bleeding.
What the fuck?
Ooh, what do they put in those?
I don't
things?
fucking
It's gotta
know.
Be something
It's
else.
gotta be.
That's-
Either way, it's hot, bro. It's gotta be hot.
I still want to try. I know it'll kill me. I know it'll make me cry like a bitch, but I want to try it. Before
I'm
it
not
goes
worried most about the heat, bro. I'm worried about the after effects, bro.
Yeah,
when
and
you
your
gotta
stomach.
shit the motherfucker out.
When you gotta shit, it's gonna kill you. Wait a minute, I completely forgot. I was gonna. Okay, have you guys heard about the multiple realities, multiple universes theories?
Yeah.
Yes.
You guys are familiar with
Yeah,
it,
Rick
right?
and Morty, Endgame, Hot Tub Time Machine.
There you go.
Yeah.
So, for those of you that don't know, which I don't know why you wouldn't, it's basically saying that everything that could happen in our world has happened in alternate realities, dimensions, or universes. And we can access those other alternate realities and dimensions using time warps. Not time warps. What the fuck are they called?
Time loops.
Time loops.
Not time loops. I put down a note here.
Something with time. Very
The
much something
Infinity
with time.
Stone. One of the Infinity Stones.
Ah, okay, sorry.
douche.
Wormholes. God, I'm a fucking
wormholes.
idiot.
Oh yeah.
So they've been prophesied.
Wait, are wormholes the same thing as like glory holes?
So they've been theorized for decades now that wormholes are like black holes
Is
that
that
will
a no?
transport
That's
you
what I was about to
into.
say.
Is that a no?
Yeah, that's a no.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what's the difference between a wormhole and a black hole? Aren't
Well,
they
a
the
black
same
hole
one?
is a massive gravity that sucks up all life in the universe, even light.
Well, okay. I'm just saying that because people said that a black hole, they were studying a black hole and they had seen like shit go in it. And then like years later, the same shit that went in came out destroyed. So,
Really?
Yeah.
I haven't heard about that.
Yeah, bro. That was a video I watched. There was this dude explaining how scientists and like I forget what it was, but it was like years before, right? It was like the 1900s, something like that. They said they had found this black hole that had opened up and like stars got swallowed. And then just recently, I think he said the same black hole had spit the stuff that he swallowed out, but it was just all destroyed.
Oh shit!
I was like, what?
No, I haven't heard about that. This kind of pertains to that because scientists don't really know what's inside of a black hole. Some people theorize that it's a wormhole and it'll transport you to another part of space. Some people say it'll take you to a different galaxy. Some people say you turn into a spaghetti noodle from all the gravity.
Yeah.
But there have been 2 independent papers that were released this year that theorize transportation through space using wormholes is actually possible. You know, it's a theoretical possibility.
Yeah.
It's really close to zero, but it is possible.
Yeah.
And they're estimating that we could build a wormhole device, But here's the downside, right? So you guys watched I know you watched Interstellar. Have you watched Interstellar?
Yep.
Are you familiar with the theory of relativity, how gravity affects the way time works in space and things like that?
Yeah.
So, just like in Interstellar, when they landed on the planet and years had passed, I don't remember how many was it?
It was like 33 years.
30 years or something like that, yeah. They were on the planet for a day, 30 years had passed. It's going to be something very similar to that. So if we're ever able to get to a point where we can use wormhole technology to transport ourselves to another part of the universe, it would take us 1.5 seconds to teleport over to that side of the universe. In that time, we would experience upwards of 20 G forces of pressure on Earth. Yeah, we could survive it. But once we land on the other side...
We don't know what's on the other side.
Well, we don't know what's on the other side, but what's more important is through the math, they discovered that it would transport you 100,000 years into the future. So as soon as you enter, all life that you've ever known on your part of the universe is completely wiped out. As soon as you step... 100. It's almost inconceivable an amount of time. But you would basically live out all of the human existence in one second. You would be the only person left.
That's pretty crazy, bro.
And I started thinking about it because they're already doing research to try to figure it out. You know, what the hell is that thing that we talked about where they're smashing the particles together? The particle accelerator.
Yeah.
What am I talking about?
Yeah.
Well, with the particle accelerator, they're looking for what I think is called a grafton, which is a type of molecule that's extremely hard to find out in the natural universe, but it's the key to proving that wormholes can be used and it can lead us towards building one.
I don't think we'd be surviving 20 Gs, bro.
Well, when you get into a car accident, you go through upwards of 40 Gs of pressure, but it's only for a microsecond, you know?
Yeah.
If you were to try to sustain yourself in 40 Gs, you would die. Your head would explode.
Yeah.
You know?
Your head is not that strong.
Like, even in the Air Force, trained pilots can only withstand like 9 Gs at a time. But again, if you're in a car accident and you're like safe and you're just going through the pressure, you can't survive.
100,000? I don't think.
That's crazy though, right? But I started thinking about it because I'm like, let's say they built a wormhole, you go through it, 100,000 light years have passed, all life that you've ever known is dead. Now you're on the front line of human technology and human science in an uncharted part of the universe. What would you do? Like if you had went with the team and there's scientists and stuff, like what do we do to proceed onwards?
Well, that was a whole plot of Interstellar.
Kind of, yeah, to an extent. But with them, they were just looking for a new habitable planet.
Yeah.
Because of the dust bowl and shit. But like, boom, you teleport. You're in a whole different galaxy even, right? You and your small team have all the technology to like continue preceding the human existence and trying to find the answers of the universe in honor of your ancestors. What do you even do at that point? Is there any way for us to even survive it if we were to create that kind of technology?
You know what
that shit had my mind blown earlier.
You know what I would do, bro?
What?
I'd find the aliens that they released in Mexico. That was probably the craziest.
Tell me about
I've
that.
ever seen.
Because I heard something about that, but I didn't look into it.
So Mexico,
you tell me about that.
So Mexico had their own hearing of UFOs, but they actually had an alien body, which is like probably like 2 feet, probably like.
I think it was
like Men in Black alien, right?
Yeah,
like,
dude, like Men in Black aliens, they looked like cracked out,
like all like tiny and shit, like living inside of the.
Yeah,
you didn't see that?
No,
dude.
He sent me a news article about it. Again, I think it was Rap on Instagram. And I was like, it's all fake. Now that the government has announced they've made contact with aliens, any new alien headline that comes out after this, 90% going to be fake. Possibly. Because they're trying to distract us and get publicity out of it.
Yeah, so they're trying to distract us, but they're saying that this one was mummified. And it's like, I don't even know how many years old.
That thing is...
How did they even discover it?
I don't know if they said it. I haven't really dove that much into it because I'm like, I thought the same thing. I'm like, oh, it's a distraction. I'm not gonna.
Because
like,
when
you look at their bodies, you can see like they have zero mass on them, so that's why it'd be able for them to hit light speed. Realistically.
Yeah, that could actually help them theoretically. Like the amount of mass that we have on our body impacts the way that we would go through. I was thinking about that earlier with the whole, teleportation and warp hole thing. Because if we had less mass or we were able to change the way our body structure works when traveling through space, we would be able to theoretically travel farther.
Yeah. Because when you really look at it, right, like UFOs, they dash off, right? So, and then you look at the aliens that are there, you can see like they have no mass and their ships are probably smaller, allowing them to be able to.
Plus, again, if you take into consideration that there's gravity all throughout the universe, you can't just go in a straight line. Because at some point, the gravity is going to fuck up your entire journey. Either it's going to be pulling you into a planet or a black hole that you can't see, or it's going to start changing your trajectory and it's going to change your time frame. So you might be stuck in this gravitational field for like 5 minutes. 10 years have passed and now your mission's fucked.
Yeah.
There's all kinds of things that go into space.
See,
travel.
with that, when they revealed that alien, I feel like it's all fake. Like it's not. I don't feel like it's real.
Yeah.
When they announced that they were gonna show an alien, I thought it was gonna be like alive and talking.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I thought it was gonna be like.
But even then, it'd be hard to credit. Like at this point, I think the government played this whole alien shtick fucking perfectly. It was a masterclass because for years they were telling us aliens don't exist. Aliens don't exist. We don't know. Blah, 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 right? That led us to believe that aliens exist. They're out there. We've had contact. Then, out of nowhere, they do a complete U-turn. They're like, yeah, aliens exist. After we've been exposed to aliens for like generations. We've got books, movies, video games. It's all over the place, right? Mm-hmm. Now, it's to a point where aliens aren't even interesting and any alien information that comes out is already tainted. And so now nobody gives a fuck anymore. The government did that perfectly because now whatever alien activity they actually have going on in the background is going to be completely disguised by all the nonsense up top.
Yeah.
And then the stuff that does get filtered through, most people are going to just discredit or they're just not going to be interested because it's all over the place now. They're going to be talking about Logan Paul and Dylan Dennis and all that shit. They're going to be talking about, I don't fucking know.
I feel like if they came down on Earth, nobody would give a fuck. Realistically.
No, I would. I'd be like, holy shit.
Everybody would give a fuck if they came down on Earth, but like
I don't know. Looking at those aliens, bro, they looked really peaceful.
No, they look what?
They look peaceful, bro.
Well, like, it's dead. Imagine when it's alive.
Well, I'm just saying, like they didn't. They just looking like
imagine if they're alive, they grow double the size. Let's say they're all 6 feet. And when they die, they shrink to 3 feet. Like it's like a cock. Think of it like that.
A cock.
Yeah.
Why is it gotta be a cock?
That technology is out the wahoo, bro.
It's up the wazoo.
Their
that
muscle
shit's
mass
crazy.
must be insanity.
Dog,
6
imagine
feet,
that,
bro.
Imagine we all go camping. Me, us three, your brother Kyle, Juan. Let's say we all go camping right in the middle of buttfuck like nowhere, and an alien ship crashes, and aliens come out. What are we all gonna do?
I'm pulling out the first gun I can find and shooting the motherfucker in the face and announcing that this is our planet, just like I told everybody to do like 40 episodes.
Okay. I'm gonna let them kill you first. What would you do?
I'm offering them food, bro.
Okay, I like Borquez's idea.
No, I would say we would have to do a cautious approach, obviously, right? Like, you guys chill, trying to smoke a blunt, like just see what they're all about.
Mm-hmm.
Trying to watch some TV with us. We got a mini portable TV here at the campsite. Just figure out what's their deal, and then after that we could try, because Bork's got the elbows, bro. Motherfucker was throwing some hooks yesterday with those fucking elbows.
Devin, I don't know about you, bro. I don't think my elbows are ever being down an alien, bro. What if this motherfucker comes out and he's yoked, bro?
What if he
comes out and he's yoked?
What if he comes out he's skinny as shit?
Yeah, but let's say he has mind powers. Ooh, we're fucked.
Ooh, strengthen him.
I'll distract him. And then Bork will run over and elbow motherfucker.
Bro, what if he comes out and he's able to lift the ship? And he's skinny.
I'm still gonna try.
Yeah, but it's like a baby trying to fight you.
Yeah.
He's gonna flick you in the head and it's done.
And I'll still give the baby props if he gets up for the 15th time. I'll be like, damn, this motherfucker won't go down. I'll just have to dab him up real quick before I kill him.
I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. I'll probably sit down because realistically, if they're able to breathe, I'd have to find out would they be able to breathe on our planet? Meaning,
I would probably just try to steal their ship, if anything, right?
Well, no,
it's crashed, dog. It's done.
Like crash.
Besides, you have mass on you. You're not gonna be able to make it through the fucking light speed.
What do you guys think about that whole theory where it says that aliens are evolved humans?
That's what I was about to bring that up, because I was going to be like, let's say we're all camping, right? And let's say Kyle is an alien and he starts talking to them. How the fuck are we going to react to that?
I'd probably just stop. Just, damn, we've been friends with an alien this whole time?
I'd have been like, I fucking knew it. I know I'll be good though, you know. Me and Kyle are tight.
I'll probably be scarred a little bit, but I'll be like,
yeah, I think we'll be chill, you know.
Yeah.
That's why you guys gotta make friends with all the weirdest looking motherfuckers, because one of these days the aliens are gonna announce themselves and they're just gonna rip off their skin.
So long as Kyle's Riz works, I mean, that's fine.
Yeah, wait,
no,
what?
What?
What's Riz?
The alien Riz?
The alien Riz.
He's all.
He just sounds like a cat dying.
I don't know how aliens talk. Do you?
No,
They probably talk in English.
They probably talk in English.
Oh, like a reptilian?
They probably are able to master our languages.
Let me ask you. I know your stance on it,
Mm-hmm.
but what do you think about the whole reptilian aliens thing?
Elaborate. What is it?
So they're saying that the world is run by lizard people. Like they're big ass lizards.
Like lizard mans?
Like
That was slick. Keep it pushing. Keep it pushing.
Lizard man.
That was slick.
Bro, me and Don were dying about that yesterday. It was a little bit off topic, but me and Don were dying about this yesterday because you know about.
Yeah. Oh, great!
Lizard
you just
man.
exposed it. You're gonna have to cut that out, Devin.
I might have to cut that out.
Cut that out, Devin.
So essentially, we could go into that again later, but essentially the theory is that there's a race of ancient alien lizards who inhabit our world and feed off of our emotions, and they secretly control the world at that. So they're like high-ranking authorities in the government and CEOs of companies, and it's all set up in a way that they control how the general population feels, so they could feed off of our negative energy because that's what they crave, right?
I heard another theory about that. So, remember your theory about the Anunnaki coming down to Earth and everything?
Yeah, it fits in with the Anunnaki.
Well, I don't know if you said it in your theory, but there was a theory saying that the Anunnaki created people so they could mine gold for them, and that will be a human's job, just mining gold for the rest of their lives.
That's the Anunnaki's tale. They say that, I think it's Saturn. Some people say Planet X, but they come from a distant planet. They created people to mine resources for us, and we started off as a slave race.
Yeah.
And the Anunnaki's tale and the reptilian tale kind of intertwine because there are myths about reptilians in the Anunnaki tale, and even the ancient Zulus, which is an African tribe, talked about how there was these two reptilian gods that came from the moon and enslaved the human race or something like that. What's your take on all that?
I think people are high, bro. I don't know. It could be right. It could be right. It could be wrong. But that's something we'll just have to wait and see, bro.
That's scary to think about.
That is scary to think about though, because you're like, damn.
Like imagine seeing a 10-foot lizard talking in English.
I probably asked him to hit a workout, bro.
Dead ass, huh?
Probably like the gym.
You could hit a PR and they'll be able to catch that shit easy.
Yeah,
you know?
They'll be able to do it with one hand.
One hand, yeah.
One
or
finger.
like the movie Bright. Remember Bright?
Yeah, somewhat.
Have you seen the movie Bright?
Yeah.
Imagine walking around. What are they, like monsters?
Yeah.
Up.
I guess same person.
All right.
I hung up.
Let's do a quick ad break now, and then we can get back to it because I gotta take a piss, and then you can check what they want.
Yeah.
All right. Cut us out.
We will see you back again.
Is something interfering with your happiness or preventing you from achieving your goals?
Regardless if you have a clinical mental health issue like depression or anxiety, or you're just a regular human who lives in this world and is going through a hard time, therapy can give you tools to approach your life in a very different way.
And that's why I'm excited to tell you about today's sponsor, BetterHelp.
BetterHelp's mission is to make therapy more affordable and more accessible. And this is an important mission because finding a therapist can be really hard, especially when you're limited to the options in your area.
BetterHelp is a platform that makes finding a therapist easier because it's online, it's remote, and by filling out a few questions, BetterHelp can match you to a professional therapist in as little as a few days.
It's easy to sign up and get matched with a therapist. There's a link in the show note. It's betterhelp.com/moonmen.
Clicking that link helps support this show, but also gets you 10% off your first month of BetterHelp, so you can connect with therapists and see if it helps you.
And because finding a therapist is a little like dating, if you don't like your current therapist, which is a common thing with therapy, you can easily switch to another for free without stressing about insurance, who's in your network, or anything like that.
Living a more fulfilling life can be a complicated situation. Whether it's chasing your dreams or trying to improve in small, meaningful ways, change can be difficult.
Having options like BetterHelp gives you more leverage in managing life's difficulties. It can be a little nerve-wracking, but like we always say, sometimes you have to be willing to take risks in life.
Yeah, what he said.
So, if you're struggling, consider online therapy with BetterHelp. Click the link in the show notes or visit betterhelp.com/moonmen. That's better, HELP/MOONMEN to get started today. Thank you again to BetterHelp for supporting the show. And now, time for a word from our sponsor, Deli. You guys know the deal by now. Deli is a powder-based energy drink designed to be a great tasting alternative to the traditional energy drinks you guys have been hearing about your whole life. 0 calories, sugar-free, all natural, and full of vitamins, Deli is reinventing what energy drinks could and should be. Use it while you're studying, gaming, going to the gym, or listening to the Moonman podcast. One scoop has 150 milligrams of pure caffeine pulled straight from Mother Nature's beans, her coffee beans. A month's supply will run you around $40, but if you use the code Moonman at checkout, you can save 10% off your entire order. That's code MOONMEN to save 10% off. So why not give it a try? We've been talking about it this whole time for a reason, and I guarantee you guys won't regret it. Thank you to Deli for sponsoring the show.
Oh, I have a dream about that. Well, let's just finish this topic and then, yeah.
What topic?
Woof.
Alright, I got 2 Mandela effects to bring us back here.
Wait, hold on. We were just talking about lizard people.
Yeah, lizard people.
I'm
all over the place today, man. I'm ready to fucking go.
Yeah.
I've never seen Devin be so excited. Roof.
I feel like it's gonna be a long episode.
It could be. It could very possibly.
Let's try to contain ourselves here.
Well, no, because I'm already thinking of 2 topics that you got to bring up.
Yeah.
Oh, I know one.
Yeah.
I don't know the other one. Whatever. What do you want to say about lizard people?
I don't know. I thought weren't we just talking about lizard people?
Yeah, we were. And then we went to the ab break.
Yeah. Well, what were we saying?
They'd be sick to hit a gym sesh with.
Yeah.
Gym sesh.
Yeah. They would, bro.
Dead ass. I mean, if I'm gonna hit a gym session with any alien, I gotta go the Greys. I think I'm Team Grey if I'm choosing out of all the aliens we know of. You know.
Greys.
Yeah.
So
Greys.
basic.
So
why? They're basic, but they're iconic. You have them all over your fucking room. They're just different colors.
Yeah.
But that's the design right there.
The blue one.
Yeah, and then you have one on your computer, right?
Yeah, the green one.
Yeah.
Are the greens competitors to the Greys, or are they in the same?
I don't know, because I have no idea that there's different types of aliens.
Yeah, there are.
I know there are because there's different types of humans.
Apparently, there's different types of alien. You've never seen an alien, have you?
Have you ever seen a UFO? I have.
I have.
Whoa!
My bad.
Go.
It's not a dick measuring
I
competition.
remember I was driving over here.
Yeah.
This was like, it was when I last came.
Oh, like 2 months ago?
Yeah.
Or like 2 weeks ago?
I was driving over here. I was driving through Cali in Arizona, and I had seen like the ship, and I looked up and I was like,
yeah,
that doesn't look right, bro.
Do a double take.
Because I mean, you know what a plane looks like.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You see the lights. You
know what a helicopter looks like.
Yeah, you know what a helicopter. You know what a jet looks like. And I looked up and I'm like, the fuck? The fuck is that? So I'm like looking at it further.
He's swerving all over the highway.
You know what's funny though? Like every time you see a UFO, it seems to always disappear. You ever realize that?
Yeah, it's because it probably is like, oh fuck, he sees us. Let's get the fuck out of here.
They probably have some sort of sensor that like detects them. But there have been a lot of instances where like people will stare at a UFO for like a minute or 2 minutes and then it disappears. You know. So I don't know.
That one. What do you think about that one? It's this YouTube video and it was posted like what 10, 15 years ago. And it's about the Phoenix Lights or something.
Sorry.
What? The actual.
Bro sounded like an anime girl.
Fuck.
Sorry.
Did that pick up the way we heard it?
I don't know.
That blew out my left eardrum.
I hope when Devin records this shit, or when he edits this shit, he just hears that.
Bro, I'll forget about it, right? And then I'll just be chilling there, like listening to the episode, and then get jump scared.
Like, fuck, now I gotta go record it.
That shit legitimately blew out my left fucking eardrum, bro.
Bro, that shit sounded funny as hell.
So wait. The video about a Phoenix Lights, what happened?
I forget, but this dude is he's like recording, and he sees these like lights. I think it was like lighting up. This happened in Phoenix.
Oh, then you're talking about the Phoenix Lights.
The Phoenix
that
Lights.
happened
we just said that 2 times.
Yeah, but it didn't happen 15 years ago. It happened like 30 years ago.
Nah, I think.
Happened in 1990.
I'm pretty sure it happened a little bit after. I think it was like 1995.
Okay, like it happened in the 90s.
I think that was one of the. I've heard that's one of the crucial, like, videos.
Well, it's not crucial. It's the most iconic. One of the most iconic.
Yeah, just because so many people had captured it.
Yeah,
I don't think there's no way you could have faked that.
No, there's no way.
And I'm pretty sure the government would admit that was real.
Yeah.
One UFO case that.
What the hell's going on with you?
I don't know. I think they're abducting me.
That scared me.
Yeah, I know. That's why I turned away, because I was like, I'm not gonna show him it scared me. Fuck this guy.
I jumped a little bit like a cat.
Yeah, because we're not expecting the motherfucker to start yelling and grabbing. He did this shit to me a couple episodes back. We were talking. He was like, ah! Got me like 3 times.
Spasm.
So there's one UFO case that's pretty eerie. Have you guys heard of the Battle of Los Angeles?
Yeah.
Not the movie.
No.
So there was
Explain it to me.
This happened in like 1923 or somewhere in that
somewhere
era.
far off.
Yeah. In a distant universe.
In a distant universe.
Do you get it?
Is it a Star Wars reference?
Yeah, because he said somewhere far off, and I said,
isn't it a distant galaxy?
Distant galaxy. My bad.
Somewhere in a distant galaxy,
Just making sure.
I've only seen the Star Wars movies like once.
I haven't. I'm gonna be honest. I've only seen the first 3.
Me too.
I've
only seen the first 3.
Stop now. I mean, you stopped at the good ones, but just stop now. Wait, the prequels or the originals?
The originals. I watched.
Okay.
I watched 4, 5, and 6.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So it happened like in the 20s. There was a whole floodgate of calls to the local police station. It happened in LA. A whole floodgate of people calling, saying there's something in the sky hovering over the downtown. So the cops show up and they see like this thing in the sky, and all of a sudden the military starts showing up and they put spotlights on it. There's a picture that you could look up on Google, and they had all these spotlights on it. They were firing at it and nothing was happening, and then all of a sudden it just disappears.
Damn.
Do you want to see the picture?
Yeah.
Pull it up real quick.
Dude, can you imagine? I always wonder, like, what the fuck is the police supposed to do in that scenario, bro?
I know, you're just a normal cop on duty. You know, you just been dealing with drunk hobos all day, and then you get a call. They're like, "Hey, there's something here at my house," and you pull up.
Okay, it didn't happen in the 20s. It happened in the 40s, since the World War II.
Wow, no, that kind of just looks like a movie poster.
But still, though, what are you supposed to do with that, bro?
Well, it was the 40s. They weren't getting a lot of UFO stories. The UFO started popping up once we launched the nuclear bomb in Hiroshima and Nagasaki.
Actually, I got some more information about that really made me like think of your theory all over again, because Eddie's theory is that nuclear tests and aliens go together, and he believes that if we ever were to go to nuclear war, the aliens would stop us, right? But it's weird because there are a lot of correlations between UFOs and nuclear radiation. So you're familiar with Project Manhattan, where they built the atomic bomb and everything, right? Yep. They did all those tests in New Mexico.
Yeah.
They did all the nuclear explosion test in New Mexico. That's where they built the city. If you guys saw Oppenheimer.
Yeah. Oppenheimer.
Yeah, if you saw Oppenheimer. Amazing movie. Yeah, go watch it. You get the idea. That all happened in New Mexico a couple years before Roswell. And a lot of people started connecting the dots and saying that, like, they started showing up around that area because they saw signs of nuclear radiation.
Wait, hold on. You know what happened in Roswell?
Nah.
So, you don't know about Roswell, New Mexico?
So in the 40s, or it was right in the 30s.
I believe it was 1948. There was a supposed alien crash site that got reported, and everybody found out about it, and the government came out a couple of days later to say that
it was a hot air balloon.
A weather balloon, yeah. When they had confirmed that it was an unidentified flying object that had landed in Roswell, New Mexico. And there's a whole story on it. The whole town has turned into like a UFO convention type of thing, right? It's really campy. But it's one of the most iconic alien incidences in American history and recorded history. Yeah. And it's kind of what started the whole alien trend, because they supposedly retrieved bodies from the crash. They had unearthed a type of metal that we had never even seen before that was completely alien to us. It was almost like aluminum foil, but it was as strong as steel. And no matter what you did to it, you couldn't break it, you couldn't scratch it, you couldn't burn it. It can mold itself into different forms.
It can mold itself?
More like morph itself.
Oh.
So like it can like, again, it's like aluminum foil, so you could like wrap it around your hand and like it would protect your hand type of a thing, right? And they recovered all this, and they had taken pictures, and the press was there, and they made a bunch of announcements, and it was a very public like thing.
Yeah.
And then out of nowhere, it got completely hushed up, and there was a lot of men in black involved, supposedly. And then they came out a couple days later. They're like, yeah, all that hullabaloo was just hullabaloo. It was a balloon.
And that's where Area 51 comes into play, because they send all that evidence to Area 51.
That's pretty crazy, bro.
And it all started happening around the time that the nuclear tests were taking place and nuclear radiation was being detected in the area. And ever since then, you know, the deserts, especially, also Alaska for some reason, have all been major hotspots for alien activity. So, like, you guys have seen the movie Fire in the Sky, right? Or you heard about it?
No.
Well, it's a famous alien abduction case where a man was abducted from the White Mountains on a camping trip with...
Oh, yeah. I've heard that case, but I haven't seen the movie.
Yeah. His 5 friends had seen him get abducted, and then he disappeared for about a week or 2 weeks, and then came back and had no memory of what happened.
That's crazy.
And then he managed to recover his memories later on, and he wrote a book about it. And then they turned it into a movie. And he was, like, experimented on by aliens and all this other stuff. He got abducted in the White Mountains, Arizona. You know, the Phoenix Lights happened in Phoenix, Arizona. Roswell happened in New Mexico. You know, all the
Area 51,
Nevada. It's all connected into the desert. And then like California, you know, used to be a desert.
Yeah.
And there was lots and lots of sightings, like the Battle of Los Angeles. Like some of the most famous ones of all time are in the southwestern region. Mm-hmm. And even the Scooby-Doo special, if you guys remember that shit, took place in the desert.
Oh, yeah, because it was Area 51, that's why.
Was it Area 51?
I think so.
But there's this weird connection with the desert and aliens, and it always seems to be sightings out there. Even Skinwalker Ranch, where's that at? California?
Utah. It's in Utah.
But it's still within the vicinity here, right?
Yeah.
And it's like, there's this weird connection here that a lot of people correlate to the nuclear tests.
That's crazy, bro.
Wait a minute, what was the UFO you saw?
So
was it the fork?
No.
Okay.
So this happened a couple of weeks ago. It was at Intro Girl's going away party.
Oh! Shout out Intro Girl. She's in another state right now, and we miss you very much.
Is she?
Yeah.
What state?
Florida.
Yeah.
Damn, it's a drive.
Yeah, it's a drive. We miss you. Hopefully you're listening to the show. Give us a shout. But a going away party.
Yeah. So it was in her backyard. They had the table set up and everything, and there was about 20 lights standing like up in the sky, but it was like they're stacked on top of each other, 20 lights. And it was just moving from, that's west, right?
Yeah.
It was
no.
moving,
West is over there.
No, that's west. Yeah, that's west. West.
West.
So it was moving from west all the way to east, going south, and then disappeared.
Really? Like a string of lights?
Well, it wasn't a string going vertical or horizontally. It was vertically. It was
all moved together.
It was moving in unison.
That is pretty strange.
And then one of our friends, Mark, he said that it had to do something with the Tesla, and I guess Tesla has this thing that they launch in the sky, and it just looks like a bunch of lights. I could look it up, but yeah, that's I don't know what that was. He said it's something that has to do with Tesla, but 20 lights in unison moving in one direction and just disappearing. Come on,
they're observing if we still alive or not, dog. That's probably what it was.
They're just double checking on us, like, oh, okay, motherfuckers are okay.
What if they just like come down here to get food occasionally, bro?
Us? I always wondered that. Why are every like alien abduction story happens when someone's sleeping?
I don't know.
I think
that's probably the most because that's probably like the most vulnerable you'll get.
No, but
I heard a lot of people discrediting alien abduction stories because it happens when they're asleep.
Yeah.
Because like when we're asleep, we hallucinate. Our brain is filled with all kinds of different toxins and stuff.
Yeah, because like let's say when your mom walks into your room and she's telling you something, you don't know what the fuck she is saying. She could be telling you, "Hey, go get eggs when you wake up," and all you hear is "dabba dabba da da."
But to be fair, we don't even understand aliens in general or why they're abducting or how the process goes. It could be something with our subconscious. It could be like we're in a state of consciousness that they can manipulate and use to abduct us. Because the whole act of like taking somebody from like a locked room without any signs of it, they're teleporting us to their ship in a sense. They're beaming us up and we're able to phase through solid objects. They're taking us out of the windows without anybody hearing. There's something else that's going on there. Right, so even if the person's asleep, there are other eyewitness accounts, there are video accounts. Like, yeah, a lot of people probably fake it. Like, I slept with an alien and wrote a book about it. But I think there's something to the whole abduction and how it's done more than just us being asleep. Because, like, if you've ever watched... what the fuck's the movie? Close Encounters of the Fourth Kind. It kind of dives into that where all of the people who were abducted believed that they were seeing an owl, and it was a therapist who connected all the pieces and was like, that's not an owl, that's an alien. They thought they were seeing a white barn owl or something because the shape of it kind of looks like an alien. It's got black eyes, it's got a big white face that kind of looks like a alien face.
Yeah.
You know? I don't know. I don't know why
the human eyes are deceptive, bro.
Well, the human consciousness is deceptive too.
Like, who's to say that we're even experiencing true reality right now? You know? Or who's to say we're experiencing the same reality? I could think you guys are seeing reality exactly like me, and you could be seeing it completely different. And there's just no way, like, you could have, like, a filter on your reality that you just assume everybody else has.
Yeah.
Right? You could be seeing things, like, Bork might look completely different to you. Like, who knows? Like, it could be even slightly different. Bork might look way different to you than he does to me. And it's all shaped by, like, how we were born and how we were raised or whatever. More than just, like, a metaphorical perception thing. Like, literally, like, you see sparks on the corner of your eyes that you just assume everybody else can see. Shit like that. We have no idea.
Yeah.
We have no idea if we're even, like, truly thinking right now, if these are even our thoughts. Like, there's so much to our reality.
I guess once you die, that's when you realize there's like sometimes I do kind of wish that there is some sort of higher power or God, because at least then we'd get some answers, right?
There definitely is.
Yeah, I mean, but in your opinion,
still, that's. I guess Eddie's right, bro. Once you die, you'll know, like,
you'll know
all
if
the secrets.
Yeah, once you die, you'll be like, oh, why I was in a simulation this whole time,
or like, oh shit, aliens are real, or like. Oh,
but that's assuming you get the secrets. Like, if what a lot of atheists believe, you just die and the lights get shut off and everything goes blank, you'll never get the secrets. You'll never figure out. You won't even have time to realize that you're dead. It's just, hey, black, boom, everything about you is gone. You don't get a realization. You don't get oh, aliens were real. That girl in high school did like me. I should have invested. No. You don't get any of that. It just goes completely black. If there is a creator, right, then they're kind enough to tell you the secrets. There you go. And if they don't want to tell you the secrets, then you just get put into a whole nother plane of existence and that you might not get all the answers to.
What if you get reincarnated, bro?
There's also that. A lot of people believe that we get reincarnated.
I would be like...
Well, if you get reincarnated, this life, you're not going to remember anything of it. You're just going to know...
Well, you might be able to. Like that one girl who was reincarnated as an Egyptian princess.
Oh, no. I heard a different story where some girl, she's Russian, and she started speaking Latin because of some head injury or something like that. But she was claiming that she was killed as a little girl in, I don't know where.
How old was she when all this happened?
Well, like I said, she was Russian, so she was probably like, all this happened, I think, when she was like 20.
I think I know exactly what he's talking about.
I think reincarnation could be a possibility because even like with Buddha practices and a lot of Eastern teachings on religion and spirituality, they believe that reincarnation is a key process in the living. And there have been some studies where like this little girl hit her head, I believe, and then woke up one day and realized that she used to live in Egypt and she was an Egyptian princess at one point, right? No, not princess, priestess, excuse me. And she worked at a temple and she ended up going to like learn about Egypt and studying Egypt. And she found all kinds of secret burials and ancient tombs that nobody else knew were there. She was like, there used to be a building right here. And then they would go and they'd look with like sonar technology. They'd be like, there's no building. What are you talking about? And then 40 years later, they would find a building and they're like, oh shit, that's what she meant. That building, you know? And then they had people who tested her and like took her around the rooms and she knew all the rooms like as if she had lived there in a past life. And cases like that stand out to me because I'm like, oh, reincarnation theoretically could be a thing. But then there's all kinds of questions that come with it. How many times does one get reincarnated? Have we already been reincarnated or is this our first life? How are you able to tell? What goes into it? What's the transition like? Do you just close your eyes and wake them up the next day? You know, can you carry over your memories? Shit like that.
Could you bear handling being told, "Hey, you were reincarnated"? Because something bad happened to you.
No, I don't know why, but reincarnation to me is like it's hopeless to me. Like it's.
I wouldn't want
nothing I do in this life is gonna matter no matter what because I'm just gonna be reincarnated.
Yeah,
it's just like the simulation theory. Like nothing that I do is gonna matter in the end.
I kind of look at it like game saves. You know, you play a game the first time and it's a completely different experience than when you play a second time and you could redo it.
Yeah, but you're conscious that you're conscious and aware that you're replaying the game and redoing it.
Yeah,
and with reincarnation, you didn't know that you're being reincarnated.
Yeah, but even still, I would assume that each time you get in there, you're going to have the same basic emotions and you're going to try to make the most of your life, regardless if you know you're reincarnated or not. So, if anything, you could look at it from an optimistic perspective and be like, well, if reincarnation does exist, I got to redo this shit again. You wake up, you're not going to remember that you thought that. But, you know, maybe in some form it carries over and then you're able to go and live a better life.
Borg.
Wait, what about you? Do you think you could handle being told that you were reincarnated or you're gonna be reincarnated?
I think I'd have to find the facts out. Like, what if you died from like some crazy shit? Like,
well, wouldn't it be cool because like, let's say
like,
they there's a transition, right? You get there and God or whatever is telling you like, yeah, you're about to be reincarnated, like in Everybody, right? And then you get in there and you have some semblance of memory for the first few years, like.
To be honest with you, bro, I don't think I could be reincarnated. I wouldn't want to do this shit all over again.
You've been watching isekais too much. You should be wanting to be reincarnated.
Okay, there's a chance that I get fucking nothing.
Now, what if you get reincarnated in a future time?
That would be stressful, dog. That would be stressful.
Why would it be stressful?
Devin, the way we're on track of going right now, the future doesn't look too good.
Yeah, I know.
Inflation, people are getting stupider.
AI,
aliens.
Nuclear war.
That like, think about it, bro. That AI that I forget what it was, but the Chinese made an AI. The AI literally killed itself.
It killed itself?
You didn't hear about that story?
I didn't hear about that either.
What the hell?
Apparently, they made like an AI like a robot, and like it did all the calculations for it. Like they had them do calculations, how to grow up, life stuff like that, and the AI ended up destroying its own program because it was too stressful.
Were you the one that told me about the AI robot killing everybody in the room?
Yeah, there was a military AI bot that they had trained to take out people, right? So it was like a drone, and it would take out targets that it was assigned.
Yeah.
Every time it did its assigned task, it would get rewarded, and so that's what it was programmed to do. But it would start mixing up hostiles with friendlies. Ooh. And the people coding it were like, don't shoot the friendlies, and they're like, why? I'm assigned to shoot things. That's a thing I want to shoot. And they're like, no, you're only supposed to shoot these people. And it confused the AI, so the AI overrode its own program and started killing the people. And it's like, you're preventing me from doing my tasks, so I'm gonna eliminate you so that I can keep doing my task. And they had to shut it down.
Yeah, there's no way.
And that's how AI thinks. And one thing I forgot to mention in our AI episode is that the reason I brought up the whole nuclear bomb thing is because there have been many instances where we've almost accidentally caused total atomic annihilation.
Yeah.
From, misinformation to system malfunctions.
Yeah.
So to prevent any human error, a lot of these companies and governments are thinking of putting atomic weaponry behind an AI and giving it control over all of that. If the AI were to, wake up one day and go, humans are bad, boom, it could launch all nukes. And it wouldn't even have to launch all of them. It would only need to launch one.
Yeah.
And then we would do the rest.
Wait, hold on. I have a theory about that. Let's take a break real quick because the intro girl told me to FaceTime her because she wants to show me something.
Okay, we'll be right back. We're going to do another break.
What do you do if aliens came down and they were like just hot as fuck?
Welcome back. Boy, I'll tell you what I'll do.
They were 10 out of 10, bro. Like,
I'll do what any red-blooded American man would do. And I would.
Wait, hold on. Is Kyle coming over?
Yeah, he is. Maybe we should wrap it up around the time he gets here because this has been really dense.
We were on a break for like
20 minutes.
Yeah, it's been really dense information-wise. Like, people are going to be listening to this. They're going to find it hard to follow. So, to make it easier, Borg, tell them about how you were roasting me in my own kitchen yesterday.
No, hold on. Before you do, tell me about why your mom disowned you.
Okay, that's a good transition. It leads into that. So, as you all know, I've asked my family to listen to this show numerous times since we've started it. Countless times, actually, right? Asked my brothers, asked my sister, asked my family. My only one that kind of listened to it was my nana, but she stopped listening because she said that we would just put her to sleep. So, whatever.
Whatever is crazy.
I'm not even hurt about it or anything like that. But then, I started putting some of our episodes onto YouTube because I'm trying to maintain that. It's been a bitch and a half. I'm sorry for those of you that even give a fuck.
Damn.
But I uploaded the episode with Kyle, part 2, where we talked about sex stories,
right,
bombing the school,
right,
ghost hunting, all of that. She didn't see the first 2 parts because the title is Sex Stories, School Pranks, and Ghost Hunting. She only saw the word ghost hunting and she clicked on it and she saw that it was our podcast. She wanted to hear us talk about ghost hunting. But for the first hour, all she heard was me and Kyle exposing ourselves because I've been lying to her and Kyle has been lying to her. So she found out.
She heard everything.
Dude, she started finding out things about the Impala she wasn't supposed to know about.
I'm surprised your sister didn't come down and she like caught the middle of it like, huh?
Yeah, no, I don't think I said anything about the car, but like that gives you an idea. She was starting to hear about that site. She started to hear about like my sex stories and Kyle's sex stories, and then she found out I smoked weed, and I'm still stopped. I haven't smoked at all. I can't with my new job.
Good.
But she found out about it, and that was a talk. That was a real talk because I was in my room editing. I came out to get some water, and I walked in and I heard Kyle's voice. And I was like, what the fuck? I was like, is she on the phone with Kyle? Did Kyle call my mom? Right? And so I walk into the living room and then she looks at me and I look over at the TV and blasted on the TV HD 55-inch. It says the Moon Men Podcast, sex stories, school pranks, and ghost hunting featuring Kyle. And I was like, oh my God. Out of all the episodes to start with, you had to go and pick one of the worst ones. And she goes, hey, so what's up with all this shit I've been hearing? And I was like, hi, and I was like, let's do this tomorrow. She goes, no, we're going to do this right now. And I was like, oh shit. And so I text Kyle and I was like, Kyle, and he's all, yeah. I was like, my mom heard the podcast. He's all, what? I was like, my mom listened to the podcast and she listened to your episode, part 2. And he goes, what? And then I just left him undelivered. And he had to sit with that all night while I was getting my ass chewed out.
What was she telling you?
She was shocked that I was smoking weed, right? Because I spent most of my time high watching TV with her. So when I was watching Twin Peaks, me and her were binging the show together. I would go down to my room, get blasted, make some popcorn, go upstairs with her and watch the show with her while she was working, right? And so I'm high as shit, making jokes, laughing, we're bonding or whatever. And the whole time she thought I was stone cold sober and I was over there fucking looping. I was faded as fuck, bro. And let me tell you, Twin Peaks is a weird show. If you guys haven't watched it, highly recommend. But oh my God, watching that shit high threw me all off, man. And she didn't know I was high. So when she found out about it, she was just like, you were high? You were high sitting next to me? And it was... It took a while to calm her down. It took like an hour.
So she was legitimately mad?
She was pissed, yeah, because one, there's a member of my family who quit weed and hasn't been on it. 2, I was hiding it from everybody and nobody in that house is really like weed friendly anymore. And 3, she was mad that she didn't catch it. And then she kept beating herself up and blaming me. And that's a weird position to be in. Because one, like, yeah, she didn't catch it. But also, I wasn't making it easy for her to catch, but you still feel like shit because you're hiding things from your parents, and then your parents are like, "I should have seen it. Yep. I should have saw that he was gonna shoot down the entire school when he was reading gun magazines every month."
Okay,
you know?
I think smoking weed and shooting up a class is
it's
two different topics.
It's in the same vein.
It's 2 different ball leagues. I think it's way 2 different ball leagues.
It's in the same vein.
I should have seen my son was bringing in ammo. So I see my son was smoking weed. I think that's like, way 2 different ball leagues.
But like. I can understand where she was coming from, right? Because I'm like, if I found out my kids were smoking weed and I didn't realize it, I would be upset with myself. Because you're supposed to look after your kids as a parent.
Right. Shit.
But, and I was like, fuck, man, because I felt like shit. I was like, I didn't want to do that. I was just trying to relax, go to sleep, whatever. I wasn't trying to make it a big thing. But then at the same time, it was also my fault because I was hiding it. And it's just a weird position to be in. So that whole night, it was just me exposing secrets and shit.
Okay, so what were you saying about him to her?
So
well, hold on, let him explain.
Well, let me set the context. Okay. Motherfucker came over this weekend to watch the new One Piece episode where Luffy defeats Kaido, right? And
goated, by the way.
I ruined the last part on accident. And then he spent the night. So when he woke up, he came downstairs, we got some coffee, we sat down, and then
this is where it takes a turn, actually.
It took a fucking turn.
It became let's just say it became the roast of Devin.
The roast of Devin.
Heavily, Eddie, I'm telling you, dude, if you would have been there, you would have been dying. You probably would have chimed in on some shit. I'm not gonna lie. It was
Everyone
funny
was.
as shit. So it was his mom and what's his name?
Kyle.
His brother,
and then his dad.
Oh,
my brother was upstairs.
Seats was asleep. I think.
Wait, are we allowed to say that?
Yeah, Seats is cool.
Okay,
I gotta cut out when I said his real name.
Okay,
Seats was asleep, bro. So we're like, all right, cool. And then his sister came down for like a little bit of the time, but this is like near the end of the conversation. Thank God she didn't catch what his mom said. But we were talking about his past, right? And we were just roasting his decisions.
Yeah.
And me and Kyle found that shit that we didn't even know about this motherfucker, bro.
Like?
Yeah. Well, things that things that
he never voiced.
Nobody knew about me and like my past relationship that my mom found out about towards the end. Like the extent of craziness my ex was. I say crazy as a blanket term, but to be 100% honest, she was going through a lot of trauma, and it just manifested itself in a weird way. But to keep it 100, the bitch was crazy.
No,
okay?
that shit was crazy. Like
Bork heard it.
She got locked in a rubber room with rats. Crazy.
A rubber room with rubber rats. Rubber rats make me crazy.
That's exactly the type of crazy, bro. I'm telling you, I heard that story, and that's the only thing I left on the whole day. I just started laughing. Like,
you just thought about the rubber room?
I went back to the crib, and I just sat there, and I was like,
have we said that shit on the show?
No.
Can I say it?
Say it.
Okay, so it's like crazy. I've only been crazy once. They put me in a rubber room.
No,
a rubber room with rats. A rubber room with rubber rats. Rubber rats.
Crazy?
I hate rubber rats.
Crazy?
Rubber rats make me crazy.
Crazy? I was crazy once. They locked me in a room. A rubber room.
Oh, yeah.
A rubber room with rats. The rats made me crazy. Crazy?
No, it's a rubber room with rubber rats. And then he goes, rubber rats. No. Rubber rats make me crazy.
I mean, there's different versions of it.
But wait, where's that from?
It's from so they derived it from this old, like, Russian dude, I think it is, and he's saying it on YouTube. But it's one of the YouTubers. His name was Smitty. He adapted.
Oh, Smitty's badass. I love Smitty.
Smitty's badass. He was saying it with what's his name? I forget who it was, but he was like, crazy. I was crazy once.
So
and it just keeps going, bro.
Yeah, I fucking when Seats told me that shit on Discord. I didn't know anything about it, but I was like, bro, you're crazy. He goes, crazy? I've only been crazy once. Like, he was waiting for that shit. And then he hit me with it, and I just got quiet. And then I registered it, and I started dying. I was like, did you make that shit up? And he goes, nah, I just found that shit. But it was, oh, wait, I'm getting off subject.
He's trying to get off topic. Look, we got to talk about this.
So I
don't even know what the fuck to call her. Crazy woman?
To give you guys an example, I discussed my ex-wife in the mission log, and you guys know I was married, and you guys know that it was in a stable relationship, but again, this girl had trauma, and the trauma manifested itself a lot after we got married. Like, I thought I had seen the peak levels of quote-unquote craziness beforehand, when we were engaged, when we were in a relationship.
Hey, this story is crazy. This story is crazy, bro. Like locked in a room crazy, bro.
I thought I had seen the peak levels, right? But she was only ever showing me like a 6. When we got married and we started living together and it was just us alone in a house, I saw levels of craziness, depravity, desperation, and trauma that I have not seen in any other person since. Things that I'm not necessarily willing to discuss on the show because I don't want to invade her privacy like that. But to give you an example of what my mom saw, she was threatening to harm herself during a really important event in my life with my family. And she pulled me away from the event, and I had to go home to deal with the situation. Somewhere in that time frame, she had called my mom and told her she was going to harm herself. So my mom came with me, right? Me and my mom entered the house that we were renting, and the whole thing is completely dark. All the lights are out. And she was crying on the phone and saying how she's scared and she needs someone there. She's going to hurt herself, etc., etc. So we walk in and it's like a horror movie instantly. We're like, what the fuck? Like, I was calm. I wasn't saying anything. But in my head, I'm like, what the fuck is going on here? Why the fucking lights off? There's no lights on. Just the outside lights. Like, it's the fucking exorcist home or something, right? I felt like the priest walking in to exorcise the demon. And my mom's right there with me holding a Bible and shit. So we start navigating through the house, going through the corridors. I'm waiting for her crazy ass to jump scare me or whatever.
Jump scare you with scissors?
Yeah, because she's short, she's light skinned, she had dark hair, so she could just jump out and look like a little demon girl. I would have started swinging. So I'm like looking around, walking through the house and shit. And then I walk into the room and I don't see her, but I hear her. I walk into the master bedroom and I heard her and I was like, oh, she's crying. Okay. And so I walk and I look over and I see her in the corner on the floor.
Fetal position.
Almost fetal position in her nightgown, hitting her head against the wall repeatedly.
Bork, how's that funny?
Dude, I can just imagine, because you know how his ex-wife is built, bro.
Yeah.
I can just imagine just that. Bro, like, it was funnier because the way that his mom explained it made it sound like this bitch was a psychopath.
No, yeah, because
this woman.
This is exactly how she was. She was sitting down in like a fetal position, holding her knees to her chest, and she was hitting her head against the wall with her eyes completely open.
No emotion, nothing.
And she was crying from, I think, one eye, because I remember that. I thought that was weird. And I walked in, I looked at her, and I was like, and I sat down on the bed. And then my mom was like, what the fuck? Like, because she walked in and saw, you know, my ex-wife, who is like a completely normal person most of the time, acting psychotic. And she looked at me and she was waiting to see me react. And I was just chilling. I was just sitting there staring at her. And she started freaking out because, oh my God, she did this before. He's used to this kind of thing. Like, he's not even reacting, seeing this kind of stuff anymore.
Yeah.
Right? So I'm sitting there. And my mom walks over and she puts her hand on her forehead to stop her. And she's like trying to talk to her or whatever. And she is just not responding. She's just staring forward and just like blank. And my mom's talking to her and talking to her and talking to her and nothing. And so eventually I get sick of it. And I stand up and I was like, all right, cut the shit. Get your shit. We're leaving. Right? Like, just, I'm done. Get your fucking shit. We're getting the fuck out of here. We're not doing this right now. And my mom, I didn't notice it because I guess I had gotten so used to it, but my mom said that she reverted into a little girl.
A 5-year-old.
Yeah, her personality shifted to that of a little girl. So she started talking like a little girl and acting like a little girl completely. She wasn't the normal, like, demanding, bossy girl that she was. She just completely reverted into a younger version of herself. And she like hopped up and went and she grabbed her purse, and then I was like, go get your purse, go get your shoes, throw on a coat, we're leaving, right? And my mom was just standing there freaked the fuck out because she's like, what the fuck is going on? Because she said that, to put it in her words, she said that I turned into like a annoyed dad and she turned into a little girl.
Yeah. That shit was crazy, dog. That was probably the craziest shit I've ever heard.
So wait, how's
and this? You know what's crazy, bro? This all happened on like
during that family
important event.
I know. I've heard that story, but how does that story correlate to him getting roasted?
Well, he started finding out about things like that, right?
Oh.
And so it started leading into just more things about my past, and they're sharing things to her she shouldn't know. She's sharing things to them they shouldn't know, and I'm sitting there quiet, going, what the fuck? What did I do? I let my friends stay over.
It was a what the fuck moment, dog.
You know, I gave them my coffee. I've been spending time with them. You know, I've been helping my mom out around the house. This is what I have to go through.
And he just sat there silent, bro, because me and Kyle were just going in.
Yeah, I didn't defend myself. I didn't get all bitchy. I was just like this. Like you heard them on the Discord when they all start going, right?
I feel bad for you, but I know if I try defending you, all the arrows are coming at me next. So it's every man for himself.
It was like that, but live. So I was sitting there and I had to stare at all these motherfuckers, and they're looking at me and laughing and pointing and slapping the table.
You guys are the 13th reason. You guys are the 13th reason.
No, listen, bro. Listen. When we roast Devin, it's all love. But dude, you gotta look here and see, like, one, I was very curious about how his family reacted. That's the only thing, like, ever since I rekindled with Devin.
Right.
How did his family react to this crazy woman becoming his wife? And so, like, it just started from there. Like, I asked, like, that's what started it, realistically. I asked his mom, like,
oh my
God,
think of this I am chick? Curious. I want to talk to your mother now.
You know what I'm saying? Like, what did you think of this chick? Like,
let's actually have her on the show then. We can schedule it.
I'm down.
Are you down?
Yeah.
Because she's got stories. She's a talker too.
She is a talker. She's very much a talker.
Yeah.
Wait, you were saying?
But I was just like I want to know what, you know, how the family reacted to this man going with that. And dude, she was telling me about the first time that he brought what's her name over? No,
that wasn't the first time I brought her over. That was the first time they met her. The first time I brought her over, she thought she was gonna meet him, so she dressed, you know, appropriately. And I forgot the circumstance behind it, but I'm pretty sure my family left midway through our hangout, and then they just never met her, right? And then I dropped her off before they got a chance to.
You dropped her off? Are you sure?
Yeah, I dropped her off.
You didn't do nothing else?
No, not that time. The like third time she came over was the time they met her. Right. And I don't think we had become official yet, but we were like really close to. We were like already posting each other and all that shit and just getting really cringy, posting like, oh, he's mine, she's mine, together forever, blah, blah, blah. And that time, we had some things planned.
Oh,
so
I know the story.
So when I picked her up, she was wearing a crop top band T-shirt with like a floral bralette type of thing underneath, and then she had on short like booty short jean shorts, and then fishnet stockings, and a really I'm getting distracted.
Here we go.
She had the things underneath, and just it was bad, right?
We get it, Devin. We get it. It was
and
like
very revealing.
Outfit.
Wait,
like a stripper outfit.
It basically she looked like a $5. She looked like a $5 hooker, right, from the 90s.
Ooh.
That's just the truth. That was the outfit selection she chose.
That's a horrendous description.
And when she was upstairs in my room, we had done some things. We hadn't done everything, but we had done some things. So I didn't realize that when we came down, we had hickeys until we got to the second to last step. I happened to look at her neck and see hickeys all down her neck. And then I like whispered to her, I was like, do I have hickeys? And then she looked at me and she goes, yeah, you do. I was like, oh, and my parents were already right there in the kitchen waiting because they knew we were coming down. So I was like, you know what? Let's just be right here. So let's just do it. So we walked down, and then that's how they met us. That's how they got introduced to.
They met y'all being some rabbits. That's what they met y'all. They met y'all after coming down being some rabbits.
So yeah, they had a lot to discuss because I'm not gonna sit here and say I made great decisions. I haven't. My life has been like a sitcom, from start to finish.
Your life has been trial and errors.
Trial and errors.
A lot of errors.
A lot of errors.
Mostly trials.
Mostly trials. Yeah, but lots of errors, a lot of trials, and they were going off about people I can't even name. But to give you an example, right? I'm gonna have to bleep a lot of this shit out.
No, well, okay, yeah.
They were going off about like, they're going off about. They were going off about.
Oof.
They went off about.
Hold on, bro. Let's realistically, this man just might as well cut this whole part out, bro.
I'm just gonna bleep.
They were going off on everybody.
My mom was bringing up shit from when I was a kid.
Make sure you leave the oofs.
I'm gonna leave the oofs so they get an idea of the amount of shit they were going through.
Yeah, dude, but they were going in like in.
Oh, they went
crazy.
over. They went over. Who else am I forgetting here? Oof. They went through everybody. They were going through my whole track history.
Did they? Oh, fuck.
They didn't, bro. They didn't even know about half these chicks. But because me and Kyle were there.
No, because Bork was there. Because you hear it in my voice, right? You hear it because Borquez was there. He started exposing me. He was like, "Wait, yo, Dev, what about?" And I'm like, huh? And he's like, "Yeah, what about?" And I look at him and I give him the eyes, and I'm like,
shut the fuck up,
I'm
Bork.
like, you're really gonna bring that up? I was like, I thought that was history.
The good thing is they said she was pretty, so don't get that wrong. They said she was aight.
They even brought up, yeah.
We did.
Oh yeah.
Because my mom remembers dropping me off at her house, and my mom remembers picking me up from her house, and then they were like,
drink that shit. Come on.
Got this for the gym, bro.
Oh, okay.
They were like,
sponsored by Monster.
Bork was like, oh, you want to see how she looks? And so he was showing my mom, and then my dad was all judging her. He's like, she's not even that pretty, blah, blah, blah. And they were going off.
We all know why Devin liked her. We all know why.
I know why.
We all know why.
I agree.
Okay, I'm going to say specifically, I fumbled the bag. Big time. But then, recently she hasn't been all that. But like, when you showed me the update, I was like, oh my God, I wanted to break down and cry. I fumbled that shit hard. Like, hard. So I deserve some roasting. And then I forgot who it was. Somebody was like, there was somebody there and they were like, okay, we should calm down. I was like, no, it's good. I need to be humbled.
Your sister was there?
Oh, no, I think it was his sister. It was his sister.
Yeah.
Like, let's kind of chill out a little bit.
Wait, did you just say her name?
Huh? No.
Oh no, but he said a name that sounded similar, so I'm gonna have to cut that out.
Yeah.
But
I don't know. He'll hear it over when he goes to edit this motherfucker.
Is he outside?
Yeah, I think so.
I'll go get him.
Ad break.
Hello? All right, Eddie's coming. And we're back.
Hell
Okay.
yeah, we are.
Update.
Start it?
Yeah.
he did
It started.
indeed start
It's
it.
been started.
You want some gum?
Turn off your
phone.
fucking
Phone on
as soon as
silent.
we start.
Look, man, I didn't know I was gonna be a part of this episode.
Why not?
None of us did.
Yeah,
We
no.
all-
This. We didn't even have to play. We didn't plan Borquez to be on either. This is all last minute
This
as
is
fuck.
the first 4-way episode.
Yeah,
is.
it is.
Hey!
We have to
First
take another
forward.
picture.
No. Kyle's a secret guest.
Oh,
The
okay.
thing-
Just Photoshop Kyle in.
Don't
Yeah.
even put my name.
Kyle's
on the title,
here.
bro.
Kyle's here.
Yeah, Kyle.
So it's Kyle and Bork.
yeah.
Hell yeah.
Okay, so
I came
Roof.
here for
It's
pussy.
funny because I was thinking, I'm like, Kyle should be sitting right there
So-
during this episode.
yeah, they started going off about all my let's just say excursions in the past and just telling them everything. And wasn't Bork exposing me? Tell him how Bork was exposing me.
He was just speaking the truth.
Okay, that's what we're saying.
I was speaking the truth,
Fucking
bro.
Bork.
Wait, hold on. Did they mention? I don't think you told them. I'm gonna expose you to them
Oh
now.
my god, what?
Go ahead.
Did they mention?
Yes, dude.
No.
I did.
No,
You did-
you mentioned.
But
No,
I
you didn't.
I did.
Did you?
I did, but I was like, I don't want to show her to you.
Do you even know what happened?
I've heard from outside sources.
What did you tell him?
I didn't tell them anything.
What do you know?
I know exactly what you know.
No, you don't. Do you know everything?
We could talk about it after the podcast.
Do you? Okay, you know about chess.
Yes,
Okay, then do you know anything else?
I do.
What do you know?
I-
Just say it. I don't care. I can bleep it out. Hey, no side Oh, you're showing him.
He was down bad.
Okay, no.
God, Devin,
No.
what is this, bro?
No. I can explain.
right? It's
Wait.
bad. It's
Wait.
horrendous.
No, I can explain.
Oh, we brought up two. I forgot.
Ah,
We brought
yeah.
up-
Everybody.
Oh my god, you have to do so much editing.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry for you.
I am too. I'm sorry.
Basically, every girl that has ever been around me, we got exposed and talked about.
every fling
Yes, sir.
he's ever had,
Every fling,
every
every
relationship,
crush, every girl I've messed around with, you know, that they all know about, because there's some that are secret from everybody that nobody knows about. Then there's some that only like 2 people know about. So if it ever gets out, I know exactly who to look at.
No, so this is why I told him, Eddie, right? Right. And I'm sorry, Devin, you're gonna have to edit this shit. But I was like, bro, is friends with, you know,
Oh yeah.
with the such and such, with white girl and with white girl and brown girl. What's up? What's it called?
Is that what the names you're giving them?
Yeah, I'm gonna
Let's
give him
call let's call it let's call it emo girl
Mhm.
and brown girl.
Nah,
Brown
as
We'll
shit.
call her.
respectfully.
No, that's
We
too.
could-
That's too on the
That's
nose.
that's too specific.
Yeah, we'll call her.
I don't even think she's working there no more, actually.
But still,
Yeah,
we,
she is.
we got to give
Is
her
she?
another
I
name.
think so. Ooh.
Chola.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah. So emo
Chola,
girl
yeah.
and Chola.
Yeah, but dude,
Oh,
I
they
pulled
didn't
up. I
make
pulled
up-
up.
Luckily.
Dude. Do you want to know the funny part, dude? I brought up, but I didn't go too deep into it. So I was like, hey. But anyways,
Mark knows
I,
too much of my history.
I brought up.
Oh, well,
And-
there
Emo
goes-
girl, emo girl.
There goes the code names.
There goes the code
Why do
names.
I use code names for you to just
All
say
right,
the
look,
names?
look. I brought up emo girl, right? And his family was roasting her, dog.
Why?
They said, "Oh, her eyebrows. This is what he wanted to
They
be
said
with."
they
They
said
were like, her eyebrows are too far.
they said she was ugly and that she always looked mean.
Her
And I was like,
eyebrows made her look always mean, bro.
Yeah, I was like, you guys don't know her. She got great music taste.
Bro,
She has a great
Girls,
personality.
does.
girls that wear too much makeup, man, it's just they need to stop. Natural.
Okay, don't
beauty's
go
where
into
it's
too
at.
much specifics because motherfuckers are gonna be able to pin this shit down.
Yeah.
Hold on, I got something very specific to point out though.
You look like a country singer.
Eddie,
Baby, lock them doors and turn.
got a nice
the
room
lights
setup going on
down.
here.
Oh, thank you.
like,
What you been in here?
I walked in. No, some stuff is new, like that bookshelf, you know.
Yeah.
Record shelf.
Record shelf, you know.
Oh, this is a girl, by the way.
Wait, who's that? Damn, she still looks fine.
No, the fuck she doesn't.
You know Devin's into that goth girl shit, bro. Any goth girls out there listening, Devin is for you.
If
I don't know if
if
I
you have
should-
short hair and innocent, hit me up too.
I don't know how to.
Pause.
Yeah, that
Short hair
sounds
and
fucking.
innocent.
Dog, you sound like a pedophile.
I didn't mean it like that. I didn't mean it like that.
Oh shit!
I'm just looking for a nice Christian girl, a nice Christian girl that believes in God, you know.
You're a
You're a liar.
He's a
He's a
liar.
sinner.
Bro, Bro, Kyle's audio.
No, that's all of us. That's all of us.
Bro.
If you have short hair, you're innocent. And you got a small chest. Like, bro, shut up.
You're going to jail.
I didn't say the small chest part. Why are you saying that
Because
shit,
we
bro?
all know your type.
Yeah, he's going to jail.
He's going to jail.
He's going to jail.
Hey,
We got him, boys.
Hey,
We got him. We fucking got
why
him.
are you guys
got him.
making me out here looking like a
You did it to yourself.
You said it yourself.
keto bear, bro?
You did it to yourself.
I don't know
bro.
how much of this to cut out because they're exposing a lot of me here.
Anyways, right?
Oh,
Devin
no.
Devin tried to flip it, right?
Oh, no.
So in the whole conversation, Devin tried to flip on us.
When? When did I flip it? I was sitting there taking that
serious?
shit like a gay man.
Are you serious? It was the one.
Hold
that,
on. Devin, be quiet. Speak your case.
bro. He looked at us, right? Anyways, right?
I'll keep it.
He's going to listen to the last 40 minutes of this episode.
Alright.
I'm gonna listen really closely.
Yeah.
and then one word gets out, it's raps for the whole show.
It's rap for the
right,
whole
so
show, bro.
So we're roasting him, right? And
Right.
mid roast, he's like, "Bork, why are you talking? You had your troubles in the past, right? With such and such.
Ooh, yeah.
He who shall not be named.
Yeah, we all know we're not
Yeah,
going to name
we
her.
all know.
Yeah,
He
yeah.
was, "Hey." Then he talks. Then he starts talking about how Kyle is only talking to short-haired women that are solid like threes.
I know he tried turning it on all of us, but little did he know that he didn't have enough ammo to take us down. His
No.
parents ganged up on him.
No. I did. I just didn't want to do it to you guys. 'cause
You
guys
should
were
have done
having
it.
too much-
Air it out
couldn't.
right now.
I
Air out the dirty laundry.
Nah, he didn't have enough ammo for us, Bork. Be honest.
Wait a minute. Hold up. We're invited to the carne asada. on
What about
Saturday.
me? What the
Wait,
fuck?
We're having a carne asada?
Your mom said, "Hey, we're gonna try and throw a carne asada on Saturday."
We are?
She said that.
I didn't know.
She said,
yeah,
"You
you
guys
can
are
come.
invited."
Are you free Saturday?
I get off at 8:30.
Okay, that works.
You have time.
Dude,
those
bring
dogs
the
are-
mics just in case, because I feel like we're gonna have to record something that night.
Okay. Well,
Dude, those
Wait, that
dogs are
sounds
fucking
gay. Fucking God.
Why you gotta be so gay about it, bro?
You guys just bring out the game.
the, us four bring out the like the guilty out of each
I
other.
can't stand when he does that.
I know, bro.
Guilty.
It fucking works though.
Free of charge.
Free of
Fucking
charge.
Triforce right here, bro. We complete it right now.
Yeah.
The what?
What?
The Triforce, dog.
There's 4 people.
We need.
Triforce is 4 symbols.
The gyro force.
It's 3 triangles.
No, and then what's the one in the middle?
Nothing.
He doesn't play Legend of Zelda.
There's nothing in the middle.
It's crazy. I heard that game
What's
was
in
trash.
the middle?
The hero, bitch, Link.
I thought his name was Zelda.
Should we start trying to wrap it up now?
I
No.
think.
No, we don't.
A
We
little,
have-
a little bit more. A little bit more.
No, but
I don't
anyway,
know how
dude,
long we're actually at right now, because
I say we're like an hour 30 right
dude,
now.
you know what got me? You know what actually got me?
Oh god.
When Seats told me the story of how he was watching High School DxD with his mom down there, with your mom down there.
You know, wait. You
was like,
know what
dude.
actually got me is how you guys were roasting me the night before too, because I have a video of Seats going, "She told you she liked you." Another dude,
Yo.
and then told you about it. You guys
Yo.
are just going,
Dude, we
ah.
brought that up in the convo. Right?
Wait,
we
you
were
did?
like, yes, dude, remember? We were like, dude, that's so crazy how she did such and such.
Why are you staring into my soul like that?
I know, like Kyle, you're really like staring into it.
Kyle
Like
just-
you're
That's
looking
pretty
at his
fucking
neck.
gay, dog.
Make eye contact with whoever's speaking, bro.
No, that was
Devin
some
is
gay
Kyle-
shit.
You
Devin
weren't
is
talking
Kyle's
to him.
type,
You're
bro.
just
You didn't know
staring at him.
Yeah.
Eddie.
Wait, no. See, Bork confirmed.
Devin is Kyle's type, bro. What do you mean?
Oof. Yeah.
Remember that
Fuck
picture?
you,
Yeah.
Fix your acne.
Cut that out.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to
Ooh.
cut that out.
Cut
I'm
that
gonna
out.
have to
Cut that out.
Yeah, cut that
Yeah,
out.
yeah, yeah.
Cut that
We're-
shit out.
We're
No.
canceled.
No, we can say gay, but
We
it's
can-
just you're getting really aggressive over here.
We're getting canceled.
Yeah.
Yeah,
you-
we're getting
wait,
canceled.
we barely hit 1 year.
One
guys.
year,
Come
one
on.
year.
Come on, yeah, let's
One
go.
year we're getting canceled.
Let's wait till 2 for the controversy.
Yeah. Yeah.
Then we could just start doing whatever the fuck.
Yeah.
Nah, dude. You know, really think about this, bro. Devin's gonna have a hard time editing. Kyle, let's make it worse.
Huh?
Anyways, right? So
What?
All right, that's the end of the show. Good night. Ooh.
it's rats. We're done.
No, I didn't.
We're canceled.
You're gonna have to cut that
Okay, we should end it after that. We have
Yeah,
to end
yeah,
it.
okay.
We have to end it.
Anything that you two want to add to the end of the
No,
show?
that you fucking.
Please. All right, Kyle, I'll let you go first.
I don't know what to say, bro. I just came here surprisingly for food and to see Eddie.
Where are we going, actually? We didn't decide.
We
Olive
could say
Garden?
right now.
Please support Devin with Monster. Give him 5 cents every day. He needs it.
What is that gonna do? Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, I know.
This is sponsored.
This is not
by nobody.
It's not sponsored.
It's
sponsored. It's sponsored.
Technically,
but not by Monster.
Not by Monster. By Dubby.
By Dubby. By Spotify. By BetterHelp.
That's it. By Kyle.
By BetterHelp.
Kyle. Yeah, we're sponsored by BetterHelp.
Dog, don't you listen to the episodes?
I do, but there's too many ads in there to.
It's only 3.
I do skip the ads. I'm not gonna lie.
Well, everybody skips the ads.
Everybody, yeah.
I skip the ads. I'm like, bro, what the fuck?
I don't.
Everybody wants to get to the meat and potatoes, bro. Come on.
All right. Do you have anything you want to add?
I do not.
Hold on. One last thing, bro. I want to ask. It's a real quick question.
What?
What's a slogan that you hate that's popping right now?
Slogan?
That is trending.
What do you mean a slogan?
Some crazy shit like crazy. That was crazy once.
Oh, that.
Like something like that.
That's not a slogan. That's more like a saying.
That's a catchphrase. Oh, well, catchphrases. We'll do that. I'm not very much big on catchphrases. I mean, it's a saying. Like the Rocky.
Type shit.
Type shit.
But it is kind of fun to say because you'll be type shit. I'm all type shit.
I'm like, damn.
But it just don't make no sense.
I got in a crash type shit.
Yeah, like it don't make no sense. But like
it makes sense with context. If you're just saying it out of context.
I can't think of any.
Oh wait, real quick. Mandela effects. How does "We Are the Champions" end? Does it end with him saying "of the world," or just "We are the champions"?
We are the champions. We are the champions.
I thought it was "of the world."
No, you only said because of Chicken World, Chicken Little.
You know? No. I remember listening to it, and he goes,
"Kyle." Kyle's really calling the solid 4 right now. I didn't mean it.
What?
I'm playing, Kyle.
End it, Eddie. End it, Eddie.
This concludes the Moon Men podcast. The end.